All right. It's going to be very difficult to not get too far ahead of the next couple of days. What we have is really an incredible story that's left to us of a disaster averted. And it shows us the good and bad sides for the rest of the tribes of Israel who are on the western side, and then those who are on the eastern side. I think I have it correct. Yes. And there are so many things that we can learn and take away from this. What this is conflict resolution. It's showing us how we can not only really avoid conflict, but also shows us how we can resolve that conflict if conflict is started. So that's what we're going to be looking at for the majority of this week. And like I said, it's going to be very difficult not to get too far ahead of myself, because I already wrote down something that will be better said tomorrow. So what can we say about today? Well, one, someone gives this accusation. I believe it's in Joshua 22 and verse 11. The children of Israel, they heard someone say, "Behold, the children of Reuben, the children of Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh have built an altar on the frontier of on the frontier of the land of Canaan, in the region of the Jordan, on the children of Israel's side." Whoever this person was, whoever they heard this from, they didn't know what the altar was originally for. And of course, the children of Israel feared the worst. They panicked, and we get this delegation that's sent ready to be God's justice. So what we can take away from this is that there might be accusations, but we cannot rush to bad conclusions, and we cannot rush into actions, because that is bad. The text from 1 Corinthians 4 verse 5 tells us that we may not have all the answers until Christ comes. There might be times where we do need to judge, but judgment should be slow. It should be done in love, and it should be done with the guidelines that Christ gives us in, I believe, the book of Matthew. So that's what we can start with. We need to be careful about when we hear accusations. It might be okay to hear accusations, but we need to judge righteously as God would have us judge.